You think your dog stopped playing because they're bored or old, but that's not the real reason. Listen, if the wag disappears overnight, something important is trying to get through to you.
At first, you notice small things. The ball sits untouched, the leash hangs limp. They watch you from the corner but won't jump up. You tell yourself it's a phase. You say, they'll be back tomorrow. The truth is, when play vanishes suddenly, it's not just about energy. It's a message. And missing that message can cost trust, cause pain, maybe even hide danger.
Here's the simple idea. Play is a dog's language for well-being. When it stops, the most likely cause isn't laziness. It's either stress, pain, or a shift in their emotional world. That shift speaks louder than any bark. Imagine you woke up and your favorite things felt wrong. You'd pull back too.
First, pain hides behind refusal. Dogs are masters at masking discomfort. They'll limp, then hide it. They'll chew less, then keep eating. But when play, the thing that used to make their whole body light up, disappears, it often means something physically wrong. A tiny injury, a dental ache, arthritis flaring, an internal discomfort you can't see. They won't always cry. They'll just stop inviting you into joy.
But don't jump straight to the vet with panic. Observe like a detective. Is their posture tense? Are they licking a paw more? Do they avoid one side when climbing? These small cues, when linked to lost play, point to pain. And here's the twist. Pain and confusion create a new behavior loop. Your dog learns that play leads to discomfort, so they stop asking. That avoidance grows fast. Second, stress can quietly steal play. Dogs don't only lose interest when hurt, they lose interest when their world feels unsafe. New sounds, a neighbor's dog, changes at home, a different routine, or even your own stress. Dogs pick that up. Play requires emotional safety. If they feel uncertain, they won't risk the vulnerability of play. They'll stand guard, observe, and conserve social energy.
Think about it this way. Play is trust in motion. To romp, a dog has to feel secure that nothing will interrupt them. When that trust is shaken, the invitation disappears. You might be the cause without knowing it. A louder voice, a new person, or a small but persistent change in your tone can shift how safe they feel. It's subtle, but the drop in play is loud. Third, cognitive or sensory decline can make play meaningless. Older dogs, or dogs with sight and hearing changes, experience the world differently. Toys that used to sparkle in their mind no longer do. A fetch cue becomes confusing. When the map of their world redraws, they may simply stop responding to old rules. Not because they don't want to, but because they can't easily connect the dots anymore.
Now, here's an insight most owners miss. The timing of the change reveals the cause. If play fades suddenly after a walk on rough pavement, think paws and joints. If it vanishes after a loud thunderstorm or a new house guest, think stress. If it ebbs gradually over months, think age, cognitive shift, or chronic conditions. That pattern is the clue you've been waiting for. But what do you do right now? First, lower the pressure. Don't force play. Forcing makes them shut down more. Sit with them. Offer a low-effort invitation. Sit on the floor, make soft eye contact, hold a familiar toy without making them take it. Your calm presence tells them it's safe again. Then, conduct tiny experiments. Try a different toy, one with scent or one that squeaks softly. Take a short, slow walk in a quiet spot. Offer a food puzzle with a little of their favorite treat. Each change is a test. If they respond to scent but not movement, think sensory or joint trouble. If they respond after a calm interaction, think stress and rebuild safety. Here's a psychological pivot. Reframe your interpretation. Instead of seeing refusal as stubbornness, see it as communication. Your dog is telling you where the pain points are, physically or emotionally. When you listen, you repair the bridge. When you ignore it, you risk erosion of trust. The small daily invitations you offer, gentle touch, predictable routine, and respectful space are the mortar that rebuilds that bridge.
Let's talk urgency. If the loss of play comes with other signs, loss of appetite, hiding, lethargy, changes in breathing, or aggression, stop guessing and call your vet. Don't wait. Those are red flags. But even without those, if your dog's personality looks dimmer and the spark is gone for more than a few days, get a professional check. Early detection of pain or illness is compassion in action.
Here's another less obvious thing. Your reaction matters more than you think. Dogs read your face, your heartbeat, your breathing. If you show worry, that becomes nervous energy. They mirror it. So when you approach, breathe slowly, soften your voice, and use neutral body language. You want to be the steady anchor that says, you're safe to feel again.
Midway, if this is changing how you see your dog, hit like and subscribe so more owners stop missing these signs.
Back to behavior. Rebuild play by layering safety, curiosity, and tiny wins. Start with non-competitive, guided interactions. Hand feed a treat during calm eye contact. Roll a toy so it moves slowly. Make short sessions, 2 minutes, 3 times a day. Celebrate the smallest engagement. A sniff, a tail flick, a soft approach, those are victories. Reinforce them with praise that's calm and specific. Good check. Good try. Over time, those tiny wins accumulate into confidence.
Now, the surprising loop. When you make play safe again, your dog doesn't just regain fun, they heal emotionally. Play is a release valve for stress hormones. It also rebuilds social bonds. A single session of gentle, joyful interaction can lower anxiety and increase trust for hours. That means each tiny step forward is not just a gain, it's therapy.
There's also a secret many trainers don't tell you. Sometimes the path back to play is through scent. Scent is primal. Try warming the toy in your hands, rub it on your sweater, or hide treats inside. If they start engaging with scent-based games, you've found their bridge back. Scent requires less physical strain and taps into ancient, rewarding behaviors.
Another key, adapt to their new baseline. If your dog is slower, design play for their stamina. Short bursts, longer rests. Use toys that don't require sprinting. The goal is joy, not exhaustion. When they learn play won't push them beyond comfort, they'll participate again.
Before we close, here's the final insight most people miss. When play disappears, it's an opportunity. It's a chance to notice details you'd otherwise miss. It forces you to become more attuned. That attunement deepens your relationship in ways constant play never could. You learn language, the small shifts in posture, the micro-expressions that let you respond before problems grow. So act. Observe the pattern. Reduce pressure. Run tiny experiments with scent, slow movement, and food puzzles. Rebuild safety with calm presence. And when red flags appear, don't hesitate to get medical help.
Your dog isn't being difficult. They're communicating in the only way they know how. When you answer with patience and curiosity, you'll not only get play back, you'll get your dog back. That spark is their trust returning to you.
If your dog suddenly won't play, take it seriously. Listen, test, comfort, and remember, your dog isn't just behaving, they're communicating. Come sit with them now. The next small invitation could change everything.